Hi, my name is Savanna Winston, and I'm going to be reading Looking for Alaska by John Green. I heard the colonel rolling over above me. What's wrong? Something terrible has happened, the eagle said, and then closed the door. As he grabbed a pair of jeans lying on the floor, the colonel said, "This happened a couple months ago, when Hyde's wife died. I guess it's the old man himself now." Poor bastard really didn't have many breaths left. He looked up at me, his half-open eyes bloodshot, and yawned. "You look a little hungover," I observed. He closed his eyes. "Well, then I'm putting on a pretty good front, Pudge, 'cause I'm actually a lot hungover." I kissed Alaska. "Yeah, I wasn't that drunk. Let's go." We walked across the dorm circle to the gym. I sported baggy jeans, a sweatshirt with no shirt underneath, and a bad case of bedhead. All the teachers were in the dorm circle knocking on doors, but I didn't see Hyde. I imagined him lying dead in his house, wondering who had found him, how they even knew he was missing before he failed to show up for class. "I don't see Hyde," I told the colonel. "Poor bastard." The gym was half full by the time we arrived. A podium had been set up in the middle of the basketball court close to the bleachers. I sat in the second row with the colonel directly in front of me. My thoughts were split between sadness for Dr. Hyde and excitement about Alaska, remembering the up-close sight of her lips whispering, "To be continued?" And it did not occur to me, not even when Dr. Hyde shuffled into the gym, taking tiny, slow steps toward the colonel and me. I tapped the colonel on the shoulder and said, "Hyde's here." And the colonel said, "Oh shit." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Where's Alaska?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Pudge, is she here or not?" And then we both stood up and scanned the faces in the gym. The eagle walked up to the podium and said, "Is everybody here?" "No," I said to him. "Alaska isn't here." The eagle looked down. "Is everyone else here?" "Alaska isn't here." "Okay, Miles, thank you. We can't start without Alaska." The eagle was looking at me. He was crying, noiselessly. Tears just rolled from his face to his chin and then fell into his corduroy pants. He stared at me, but it was not the look of doom. His eyes were blinking the tears down his face. The eagle looked for all the world to see. "Please, sir," I said, "can we please wait for Alaska?" I felt all of them staring at us, trying to understand what I now knew, but didn't quite believe. The eagle looked down and bit his lower lip. Last night, Alaska Young was in a terrible accident. His tears came faster then, and she was killed. Alaska has passed away.